Okay, I've got a bit of an experiment to run today. Full disclaimer, I got carrots in my pocket. So what I have is Mr. Wild, who, if you're new here, is a BC Wildie, which is essentially a Canadian Mustang, which is a big deal because these guys don't get to live on government land, and they essentially get rescued off of indigenous land here because they breed a bit too much for the land available. And I've got my two domestics, Luke and Roni. Roni's the orange one, Luke is the dark bay one, and they've been buddies forever, so they play and play and play like crazy. Now everybody here knows that I have carrots, and I'm curious to see how much that influences the time. I just want the boys right now, because sometimes the boys are a heck of a lot more fun when they're just the boys. No girls. So we'll see what happens here. I just have to put down the rope. Okay, hello Luke. Now both of these guys are brave enough that they'll reach for my back pocket, which is where the carrots are. But what I'm really curious, look at him. He's right on me. Now Luke will kind of chase me around a bit if I'm not too careful to ward him off a little. So we're going to see what happens a little bit when, because they all know that I've got carrots. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's two. Oh, almost got cut off a little. All right. So that's good. Not that I'm looking for a fight, but I really am curious to see what they'll do. They don't tend to do this much. Just being the boy, that was almost a cutoff. If I go quicker, oh, just you follow away. Okay, there we go. Oh, Roni's turned around to have an argument, discussion, some sorts. But see, I've got this immense amount of draw. Look at this guy, he's still following close. I'm just running backwards. Okay, it's a bit much now. Come over to Roni. He thinks maybe, what will he do? He's sort of, what you can really kind of tell is sort of the personalities of the horses quite a bit. Roni is usually reserved or shy or a little less assertive or forward. There. So in a way he can kind of be a bit of a block, because he will tend to wait quite a bit. He won't push on me. He won't tell me what to do. He won't be Luke, who isn't necessarily telling me what to do. It's to ring around the Roni now. I would like to see Roni become a little bit more, I'm not sure if brave is the right word, but definitely a little more forward and kind of comfortable. A little less of what Luke is. Not quite what Luke is, but okay, I can't go that way now. I mean, what would you do if you were in a space with three big horses and they're all looking at you like your lunch, like you've got lunch and they'd like to have it, right? I haven't given them any carrots, just so you know. Like, nobody's got carrots yet. They just know they're in my back pocket. He won't necessarily chase me. He'll follow, but if I run, he kind of says, oh well. Luke will follow and chase, and Roni won't do anything. But if I look like I'm inviting him, like right now, he'll come forward. fascinating stuff. Each one of them with their own personality and way of being. I'm going to travel between these two, like so. He had to make a right-hand turn, not a left into Roni, because that wouldn't have worked out well. I'm going to pass through again. What happens with these two? Luke follows, passes by Roni without issue. Yeah, because you guys are just such good friends. Oh, there's this tail swished by Luke, says, don't come get me. And then I've got you. I know. Okay, so let's up the game a little. Everybody gets a bit of carrot. Okay, so Roni's come in. He says, that guy gets a carrot. Do I get a carrot? What will you do? Whoa. Okay. Don't come towards me. So I get a little bit bigger. All right, Roni, here you go. Okay, so. Oh, careful now. Okay, last one for you. Okay, so I've upped the game. So here's what we're doing, in case anybody hasn't quite sorted it out. This is what it looks like when you treat horses. It's a little too close. I had to wave them off a bit. And they know you've got food. They know you've got treats. And these guys are well fed. Not like anybody's starving in this joint. Got these different personalities. He's checked out. Not you two. So the other question is, will Roni pick up what Luke's doing? Because I'm moving my feet out of the way. I'm moving away from them. So it's almost as if Luke's a driver. But is he a driver or a follower? Look at this guy. Continue backwards. Those guys aren't coming at all. Okay. What if I stop? He says this is an invitation to come up. Carrots are a huge draw. You can cheat a lot with treats. You can make some good progress too. I mean, some of it is pretty cheaty. Look at him. I'm looking forward now, so I'm not looking back at him. Just the camera is. Ooh. So he sent Mr. Wild off, and yet doesn't follow that much. Roni, I'm gonna come through. Luke almost got my back pocket there. Sneaky. Oh, look at that guy. Hey, Mr. Power. You got all the power with Luke. It's very interesting. Okay. Oh, he looks good. Look at this guy. Oof. You are one solid horse. You're your usually gangly self, and then Roni just looks good all the time. See, carrots are there. Coming through. So then what's the point in the end? Why check out what's happening? And Roni was not going to put up with that. You tried to charge, Luke moved, Roni didn't. What we're looking at is a hierarchy of horses, just the boys, and how they might treat each other or not treat each other based on food. Now, food is a huge requirement, obviously, and so horses will act very different with food compared to comfort or scratches and that kind of thing. It kind of looks the same. Look at that. He thinks it's a massive invitation to come over. So I have my hand up a little bit. He's very forward. If you can see how forward that was. A lot of courage. Luke with his head down isn't being rough with me. He's checking to see if he can cut me off. So he turned with me. He came along. There, I stomped my foot. Every part of our body matters. My hand is down. It's down low. Okay, so I've come over to Roni. I feel like I wanted to invite him in, and so he sort of came in. Okay, so we've got all three here now. He can't make it through here. this little gap. You guys, you two. Luke's winning. He had to swish his tail because he saw him coming. He's going to turn around and go the other way, the other side of Roni. Okay, so I'll go the other side of Roni too. I'm going to follow Luke. Hello, Roni. Can you make it? He's going to come through. Here's Luke. Yeah. So they stalled out. I do wonder at what point they'll just stop following me. Let's go back to Roni. Center our movements around this guy here. You know what I mean? But he's so polite, I guess you could say. He's careful and he's polite. He just checks in real close. Okay, Mr. Wild's coming over. I'm on the fence, not the safest place for me to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the other side of Roni, even though I'm pretty cramped in here. Right? Watch this. I'll come to the other side of Luke, because Mr. Wild's not going to make it through Roni. So then my safety move is actually to come in through here. Duh. Except for this guy. And then those two have effectively sort of checked out on this idea of getting carrots. Luke is kind of going, well, those guys aren't chasing them down either. And what is that taking? 10 minutes? 10 minutes to kind of create enough, I don't know, energy or movement or pattern for them to be of the mindset that they just have better things to do. Mostly. Look at him coming with his head low. Hello, Luke. What are you gonna do? So he's really wondering. Here comes Mr. Wild. So, oh, he's almost got my back pocket. He's really this close, just so we're all aware. He's really that close to me. Roni. So polite. That's a nice, slow, ponderous kind of walk over. Why'd your head come up? You didn't need to bring your head up. He's always got to chew on things. So I'm backing up a little. I'm making space. So not once have I sort of taken control of the arena at all. Something to be aware of. At all points I have evaded and moved and changed my position to be, well, I mean, maybe a couple points, I guess I could say. I stomped my foot one time and then I reached out one time with my hand. I do have a hand ready a little like this. Okay. That's a lot of backwards walking for me. He's still got a couple more. And then the boys are just playing, which is fun. Oh. Okay, so let's bring them all back together since he's following anyways. I'm gonna come over behind Luke and around Roni like this. There. A little like this. I'll be safe here. No. Thank you. No. Thank you. Good. Because I've got Roni as a guard for him. If he would try to push through, he really would just kind of squeeze through this way. I'd let him through between me and Roni. It's complicated now. Luke's gonna mess with Roni. Roni's trying to mess with Mr. Wild. Mr. Wild says, game on, let's do this. As he scrapes the ground up. But sooner or later, Roni will tell him what to do. He really is scraping up my arena though. Put a pause on that if you could. Look what you've done, man. Get out of here. Oh. Ronnie, don't let him do that anymore. You got to chew on him properly. So now I've taken control. There's a stump. Everybody knows I mean business now. Things are changing. And that's going to be the difference when we hand out treats, whether or not we get followed around and chased, or whether or not horses just wait patiently and be good. This guy by default is like that. The other two I have firmly trained to be total vagrants. Amusingly for me, perhaps. Look at these guys. Can't change my position or they'll stop playing. No. So I'll send them away with a pretty stern couple of stomps. Say that's enough. And then they all get the picture. You know? Horses are fascinating. Anyways, let's give out some carrots. There you go, Roni. Chomp. Good boy. Okay, can I still maintain my assertiveness? No. Thank you. Right, so change my tone, change my mood, change everything about how I act. Even my stance or how I'm standing. Okay, so Luke's been good. Here you go, buddy. Oh, that's a thick one. Good job. Okay, you have to wait too. So now it's really tempting because I'm really giving them out. Chomp chomp. He's got it. That's a good one. Whoa. Okay, if you guys are coming to me, then there's trouble. Back up. And stay back. I've got one carrot left that I'll share. But only if you're patient. And so this whole change of dynamic, it's vital. This is probably one of the most important things you can kind of test and play with your horses. More than one is a lot more fun than one, but you might want to start with one. Good boys. Okay, take a chomp. Maybe just a tiny bit more. Okay, careful. Good, a little more. Oh, you could do better than that. But now it's too dangerous, so I like my fingers. There you go, buddy. Okay, you guys are good. I'm done now. Carrots are all finished. Now I'm going to change my behaviors again. I'm just going to leave. Okay, stop. I don't want to be chased anymore. It's not confusing either. Some people might say that it is super confusing. It isn't. Because horses do it all the time if you watch them play together. They'll be in one mood at one moment and one mood at another. So I'm backing far enough away to sort of check out. They can just play together now. Kind of idea. And that's my interaction with them today. And hopefully that'll carry over to the next time. The boys will be fun though. We'll let them goof off a little bit. It's kind of a nice day. We got some blue sky today. Actually, it's been pretty blue, but we're getting some clouds. That's where our weather comes from. So, oh, what now? I don't have any more carrots, and I don't really want to play with you. You're kind of a big monkey, so. But man, is he fuzzy. See, then I'm just the opposite. Then I'm like, hey, well, I guess I'll play with you. You should move your feet a little. There you go. Oh, man. Oh. He's frustrated. This is actually some of my favorite time, to be honest. Ronnie's pretty good. He's actually quite good at reading whether or not I'm faking. Why? Probably because he's a huge faker himself. Aren't you, Mr. Drive-By? He knows. He knows when I'm fully committed. I'd say he's got a good read on things and is phenomenal for sort of human behaviors. Although incredibly sensitive all the same. Get him, Ronnie. Show him. Oh. He's going to get his back leg. So. Anyways, the sun's going down pretty quick this afternoon. But we're going to play a little bit more and have some fun. I thought I would introduce this concept to you guys. I'd play with and goof off with your own horses. What happens? Why does it happen? Who does what and when? What have you trained them to do? What can you train them not to do, even though you've trained them to do it? Stop. Stay. Stay. Right? It's got an itch. He's worried I'm going to yell at him. So I'm just going to take a step back or two. There we go. And he can check out. I think he's still going to roll or scratch or something. I'm going to check out a little more. I'm just going to leave. Ronnie's going to come over and jump on him. These two are my favorite. I love watching them play. It's been just years and years of footage of these guys growing up together. It's good fun. Oh boy, look who's coming over. Oh, maybe not. And they're so fast too. What amazes me is their reflex time and speed. Just watch these guys all day long. Why did they do it? How do they do it? Okay, well, on with the day. Hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day yourselves. Oh, Mr. Wild's getting in there. What's he gonna do? He wants to play. Let's scrape up my arena. Oh, Ronnie. All right, that's it. Have a fantastic day, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. They just don't stop. They do this for hours, especially if it's just the boys. Okay, bye for now. Little bit of bonus material as everybody's out right now. Roly-poly horses everywhere. Good job, Mo. And Yo. Mocha and Yoka. So you guys are just shortened to Mo and Yo. Oh my god. Sometimes I can't quite predict what she's going to do. I just know she's going to do something. And it's kind of weird. And he's got an itch on the top of her head. So she sorts that out. Goes to get Mocha. Says, let's go. Let's play. Mocha says, I'm not quite done my scratches today. I must scratch a little more. There she comes. Luke's having a roll, so Annie's going to come over and trouble him. She says, is that a good spot? Are you 100% sure? He's up. He's like, oh boy, I got the babies here. I've got to teach them a lesson. And he says, wait a second, there's my favorite human. Scratch me now. Okay. And he's definitely, yeah, you can write on her. Anne. Short for Annie. I'm moving. Luke's run off. Go, go, go. She thought she'd cow kick me from 30 feet away. Nice. You never know what you can teach your horses in a short time span. Sometimes you can teach them to cow kick you from 30 feet away. Anyways, oh boy. I don't think he's going to get away with that for long. Get him, Annie. Oh, here she comes. She's got to zoom through the crowd. Not to me, I hope. Ah, hello. Hello, it's my butt. Can you still read Anne on your side? Yeah, a little bit. In the right light. So I don't want to scratch her. She's too rambunctious right now. Like, there are definitely times when it's totally cool. Go away. Jeez. Yikes. She's gonna turn around. Mr. Wild was in that corner, so she decided not to go that way. Yeah, there he is again. Kick him! Luke's got his girls. 1, 2, 3. Just Yoka for now, maybe. Oh, no. One was following. Annie's following. Look at Roni's attention. He's like, what do I do? Humans over there. All these crazy kids are over there. Anyhow, I thought I would just have a little addendum onto this video because the horses are all out and they're a heck of a lot of fun. And this is what my next half hour to an hour will be. Goofing off. Thought I'd share a little. Wow, we've got. It's a crowd. It's a crowd. Fun. Lots of fun. But sun is going down, so limited time to take a camera out. Ooh, what's he gonna do? Wah, kick. Nope. It's just herd right up. Everybody's just a nice tight-knit group. Comes Annie. What is she thinking? I'm running away. Yeah, so this is the crowd. Okay, this is it. This is... Oh, what's happening? I haven't seen Roni do that in a while. Let's come over and say hi to Annie. She says, I don't speak quarter horse much. I speak a little bit of Arabian, but only on a good day. That ball. Okay, that's it. We are going to call it at that. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one, and I will for sure see you in the next one very soon.